So it is Flower and Garden, woo! Which is the time that last year's, shutdown started. Was in the middle of Flower and Garden. So I'm happy to be here. Ooh, and there's gotta be something interesting. There is a garden graze. Ooh, the boneless Impossible Korean short rib. What? Pineapple skewers, potato cake, a lemon a cake. So 2 sweet items and a couple savories. And then we get something at the Pineapple Promenade. I'm excited. But I'm debating actually going all the way to the back and then coming around and figuring out what I want. Because I always end up hitting up certain places first before I could ever make it to others. But then again, I love food and I love everything. So I may not bypass. Ooh, what is that? Avocado toast. What? Where is this? Over by Test Track. I was gonna come this way, but I'm tempted to go the other direction because I like avocado toast. We're gonna figure this out. So where we were painting the murals during Festival of the Arts, they have put up new butterfly spots for photos, which is really cute, especially with those first 2 kind of being like 8-bit. Oh, that's a pretty one. And I now figured out what was going on over here by the land. It is the butterfly house that they used to usually have in the middle, but because that area is behind construction wall, I gather they went ahead and pulled it to another spot so that people could still walk through and see the butterflies, which I love. Oh my gosh, I want to go see some butterflies. So they will do it looks like they are doing counts for people who can go inside. I unfortunately was just shy of being able to go in immediately. As soon as, I guess they're doing count in, count out, so if you're waiting, if there's more people in there, you may have to wait. Wah. The butterflies are just inside there though. But it is fun to also stare at the different plants that are here. So these are apples. It's like I've walked in and I immediately, oh, the butterflies are on the netting over there. Okay. So you have a couple options on how you enter. I went to the left immediately. You've got a lot of different vegetables, which again, it's like every time I come during flower and gardening when they talk about here's a lot of vegetables to eat, I want to eat it. I was like, but I know I'm not allowed to pick it or Disney's gonna get me. It looks like all the butterflies are kind of congregating in certain areas. I'm gonna see what that's about. This family in front of me noticed it's like there's a little cocoon right there. So there's a caterpillar turning into a butterfly. I hope that's not like an ant on the outside I see that's like attacking it or something, but it's pretty cool. And luckily it's like the festival only just started last week, so we're in still less than a week of it starting out. The butterflies are so pretty. Oh, it's a different kind of one right there. Doesn't look like the other ones. I'm trying to see if I can zoom enough so y'all can see it, but you may have to also zoom in on your camera. That's a pretty neat little looking butterfly. It doesn't look like the others. So now it looks, oh, they do have a lot of butterflies just transitioning in the chrysalis state. Ooh. And some moving around in the background. Cool. I'm not going to stay too long. I want someone else to enjoy. Plus, I am hungry. That is a problem. Like I said, for some reason, if you're having issues finding the butterflies, it seems like a lot of them have taken to this corner of the net right there and are chilling. Or at least maybe it could just because it's almost nightfall, so that's where they're actually just trying to find a nice place to hang out tonight. swing around the corner, we do see the lovely kitchen over here is open for business during this festival. It's going to be the Flavorful Kitchen, and on the current, what is it called? Garden Graze, they have grilled baby vegetables. So I'm gonna get my veg on. Ooh, they also have a strawberry mousse. I think I'm gonna be getting 2 things here because I'm super excited. The mousse looks amazing. Goodness gracious. It's so colorful. Now I just need to wait on some veggies. That's okay though, veggies are good for me. Ooh, these look amazing. Now I have to go find a place to eat. Looks like they did open the play garden, but they don't have any actual structures. It's just almost like a place for kids to run around, which in essence, how many kids can be happy with just running around? It's like, so that's nice. And parents have comfy lounge chairs to hang out in while the kids run around and throw off steam. So the grilled vegetables is one of the delicious plant-based options you can get during the Flower and Garden Festival. Oh, yeah. Makes me think baba ganoush right here. And I assume everything on here is edible. If not, I'm gonna have a problem. And that's crunchy. It's like Brussels sprout, roasted tomato. Looks like a Brussels sprout, but I'm not sure. Carrot, zucchini, eggplant. Easily. Yeah, I should have brought my other utensils. Easily, but good, nutritious stuff. You need to be healthy. And also, delicious. And the rest of on the side is some roasted red pepper sauce, which makes me sad that there's not more, because I really like it. I'm scared I'm gonna lick the plate in front of strangers. Who knows? Oh well, lick the plate. Okay, next we dig into the mousse, which has like, it looks like Oreo crumbs. Not quite. Yeah, it tastes like Oreo cookies. And you got little wormies on top. Enjoy. Ooh, thank goodness I didn't drop that. It is windy today. Hopefully this is better recording than it has been a while, because I actually have my windsock on. And if not, now it sucks that the windsock's not working. So, ooh, digging into the mousse. It's supposed to be like a strawberry mousse with chocolate crunchies inside. I shouldn't have not eaten that worm yet. I haven't finished digging into it. Over here. Here we go. I love chocolate crunchy candy because, you know, who doesn't love eating crunchy things? Except people who don't like eating crunchy things. But I do.
Oh, the flowers.
And we've got the delicious mousse. And I love the design they have on it too. It's pretty amazing. Skip the Honey Bistro, because even though it looks like it has a lot of amazing things, I feel like if I keep going by every spot that I see and stop and get something, I will not make it that far into Epcot today. So it looks like they've changed a couple things. It looks like that is a different what is it? A different orange bird zipper than they have before, because I have the old ones. It looks like they did a small redesign to entice more people to get it. They've also changed the idea of what they kept doing with the lobster. Instead of it just being like a thing of lobster, it's a Meyer lemon poached lobster salad. And then there's the citrus braised crispy pork belly. And they've always had a citrus shortcake. So they have done a little revamping on the citrus blossom that they didn't have before. I'm gonna knowingly do something I know I shouldn't do. I did not read, and the lobster salad has a grapefruit vinaigrette. I don't see a lot of it on there. It's probably on top of the lobster. I'm not gonna die. I'm just not supposed to eat grapefruit items. I mean, I will say this is delicious. Good. It's just I take a specific medication. I'm so buggy that I'm not supposed to have grapefruit. And usually I'm a lot better about reading stuff. Just today was a mistake. But so far, this is very delicious. And again, don't mind me being an idiot. But if you're not allowed to have grapefruit, don't get this dish. Other than that, it is delicious. And hopefully maybe there's not as much grapefruit as I think there might be. Except for that big piece of grapefruit right there. Oh man. This is, I don't know what that is, but that is yummy. It has like a citrusy lemon thing. Then again, this thing right here may have tons of grapefruit. And that's why I think it's delicious. I'm just messing myself up. Hopefully, because it's only a small amount of grapefruit, I will not have a big problem. Yeah. Remember, kids, always read. Because reading is fundamental. So there's a Disney horticulture truck out in front of the show place with a couple bits of information around it and flower beds on things that Epcot and Disney does specifically for probably keeping the place beautiful. Which is a weird thing, as I'll admit, if you think about it, horticulture is landscaping. A lot of us are kind of, or not everybody, but a lot of people just do landscaping with like outside vendors, but hey, maybe you need to know, especially because they do also grow food, not just flowers. Now we're in the show place, and I've got to figure out a game plan on what I'm getting, because I know I want something. Things that look awesome and I probably can't do, there's a house-made potato cheddar biscuit with a salmon tartare. Now, I already played games by having something with grapefruit. This is probably a no-no, because tartare is usually, you know, uncooked. So we're gonna not go that route and see what's over here at the Farmer's Feast, see what I can enjoy. So this is the Off the Beaten Path. It's a beet mousse with gold beet kind of zhuzhed on the plate. I do not know what else this is. It's not a vegetarian. It's maybe a vegetarian, definitely not a vegan item. But that looks amazing. Whew. Can't wait to dig in. You too. And then, oh goodness gracious, the other item I'm waiting for is coming, and it looks bigger than I expected. Good gracious, no, this is a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be for this duck confit, but it looks crazy. It looks amazing. The kind of stuff that you get at like a fancy restaurant and then actually pay like maybe about $13 for this much. So I'm okay with paying $7.20. I think it was like what, $7.25? Either way, that's a lot better price than going to a fancy restaurant. So first I'm gonna dig into this duck confit. This is amazing. This looks like it's a radish or a rutabaga. The roasted root vegetables, that's what it says. Either way, delicious. Like, very delicious. This is a decadent snack. Then there's, oh, there's some whipped goat cheese in there. Sorry, I'm not paying attention. I try to be better about writing down descriptions afterwards. Nice potato. You know, I'm under color changing lights. It's not useful. I love it. So this is a carrot parfait. I don't remember. This just said it's flashing on the screen. Oh yeah, it's got a rainbow chard, and this is a carrot puree and a duck au jus, which is on top. Bro, I love me some fancy, and this is fancy. And I know you're gonna be like, you haven't even gotten into the duck yet. Well, I ate my vegetables first, and now into the duck. Wow. Salty, a little bit fatty, juicy, good. Oh yeah. Seriously, compare prices for going to a restaurant that serves duck. This would definitely be more expensive than this. So well worth the price. Next, we are back onto the off-beaten path. It's supposed to be like a puff pastry, goat cheese, cream cheese, candied, what is that? Almonds, water, walnuts, we don't know. Either way, this is going to be good, I'm certain of it. Ooh. It's definitely sweet. I mean, I'm grabbing a napkin. It has that almost, a little bit reminds me of like, not pumpkin pie, but like something in that realm. It doesn't taste exactly like pumpkin pie, but just the texture, kind of the mouthfeel of it. And again, it's beets. I don't know many people who make beets into dessert. Yes. Or sweet potato pie. And that was the other thought. If anything, you can tell yourself this is nutritious because it has vegetables. It's not just sweet, it has vegetables. Everything in Festival Favorites does look delicious, but I'm already losing room in my stomach. You know, obviously. It's not like I've eaten 4 things? I feel like 5 things. It's not like I've just eaten 5 things. So we'll go ahead. I'm gonna keep moving, looking at a couple things that I'll consider, but I'm gonna see as far as I can make it till the next thing that really pops out at me, which will probably be sooner than later. In France at Fleur de Lis, there's gonna be a delicious goat cheese tart. There's another duck confit, but this one is a braised duck confit in orange, with Persian and gnocchi. You have the delicious macaroon kind of lollipop and a French version of a beignet. Interesting. No, I would like to get those. I'm gonna wait till later. Yeah, I forgot. I was like, I had a sanitizing wipe in my back pocket. It's dried up now, but my pocket's now damp, so I gotta throw that away. So over here at La Isla Fresca, between France and Morocco, they have 3 things. They have a lamb curry, a sugarcane shrimp skewer, and a tropical mousse cup, which honestly, this looks like 2 different meals, but I know they're not gonna be that big. Or they, you know, you never know. They could be decently big. You don't know until you actually try it. I'm gonna forgo this as well, go a little bit farther. Tempted to, I may stop at Morocco, as Morocco is on the garden stroll. There's something there, just can't remember what it was. One of the few things I like about over here in Morocco is there is this little walk behind space, so you don't have to be near people if you don't want to. Whereas in other areas, it's like we have tables out where everybody can see you. But here is the Magdalena cake, which is part of the Garden Graze. I just say stroll for everything. So I'm missing 3 more plunges on here. I don't think I'm gonna get them all today, but this is so pretty. What's in the Magdalena cake? We're gonna try to remember to write this in the description below. That's the easier way to do this. So, oh yeah, I remember the fig bit. That fig on top. Reminds me of a French Magdalene. There's nothing inside. You can tell that. But, yeah. Okay, come on, fig. And get a little cake with a little bit of this. And I dropped some of my cake. That's great. And maybe I dropped some of my cake. That's amazing for me. Well, that's a nice cake. That's a lemon cake with the figs on top. Very scrumptious. And definitely a good portion for one. Or if you're a tiny eater, it could be two. But one is good for me, as I am a party of one.